Okay guys, so my second video. So far I have primed and sprayed some of the decks. So I'm using Tamiya spray paints for this, both in terms of the primer as well as the actual colour. So these have had a single coat, and I think on closer inspection they probably need another coat. So I'm going to do that tomorrow if the weather's good. The well decks forward and aft of the ship, and again, yeah, these ones definitely need another coat. So that's a close-up of the actual paint codes that you need. I suppose it's quite good in one respect that they give you the different makes of paint that you can get, although based on this, unless you go for Mr. Hobby, you have to mix and match. I must admit, some of the paint that Trumpeter suggests, I've decided to change out. So this is the painting guide that comes with the kits. I'm not a great fan of this because it's quite a small painting guide, it's quite a small piece of paper, and you really can't get into the detail. Models that I've made in the past have tended to indicate the colours that you have to paint each item as you're going through the kit. So like I was saying, I've decided to change out some of the colours that are recommended by Trumpeter. In particular the hull. The colours they recommend when you actually look on the website just look far too dark. I know it was dark anti-fouling paint that the Titanic had, but just looking at the actual colours just looks far too dark. So what I've decided to go for is a Tamiya hull red. So I'm using Tamiya surface primer to prime every single piece, so the paint is going to stick well and have a nice finish. I've got some Humbrol semi-gloss black for the hull. Again, the kit advises to use a flat black, but I think that again is just not going to get the detail that the hull's got on the model kit. So I thought using a semi-gloss would be better for that. Have actually gone for what they've said in terms of the deck colouring. So as a Tamiya wood deck colour, and then I decided to go for these for the roofs on the boat deck, the very top of the ship. I think the one on the right, I think I might have messed up on. I think that's far too blue. That's a colour they recommend to go on the top of the bridge, but again, looking at that, it just looks a bit too blue for me, so I might just decide to do all of the roofs of the boat deck in that grey colour. So the progress I've made to date over the first couple of days that I've been doing the model, these are two pieces. So this is part of the superstructure. So these come in two parts, and what I've done to add some more detail in is to drill out all of the portholes. I've seen a few YouTube videos where people use dies to get them nice and straight, but I just did them freehand. So these, whilst they're still attached to the sprays, all drilled out, cut them out, sanded them down, and then these are joined together. I don't know if you can make that out on the camera, but obviously that's the join there. So it's joined from the back. Seems to join quite nicely. There's a little bit of a ridge, but it's not too bad. I've kept a couple of the portholes in near the edges because there wasn't very much material. I didn't want to risk damaging the model. So this is the main hull, and again, freehand I've drilled out most of the portholes that I want to drill out. So I've just got a few of the big ones at the stern of the ship, and again a few of the big ones at towards the bow. But everything else, everything that I want to drill out, I've drilled out. I'm not going to bother with these smaller ones because I don't think you need to. So yeah, that is my progress so far in the few days that I've been doing this. So another video to come soon.